Well, good morning and welcome to Pyjama Preaching for Monday, the 2nd of November. So, for the last couple of days, we've had the decision of the government now to lock down again until the 2nd of December. And so, our lives go into a hibernation mode again for a period of time. For us now, social distancing, wearing masks, keeping distance have become second nature. Today's Bible reading, you wouldn't be able to do it in today's terminology because it's two of the disciples trying to pre-book their seats next to Jesus in the kingdom. And now, I gather with social distancing, we won't be able to sit right on his left and his right. So this is from Mark chapter 10, verses 35 through to 40. James and John came up to Jesus. "We've got a favour to ask," they said, "and we want you to say yes." "What did you have in mind?" asked Jesus. "Well," they said, "in the coming kingdom, you'll have the seat of honour, of course. So we'd like to be seated either side of you." "You've no idea what you're asking," replied Jesus. "Hand on heart, can you truly claim that you are ready to follow the path that I'm about to walk?" "Oh, yes," they answered. Jesus said, "Even though you have no idea what this means, I'm afraid that you will very soon. However, I'm not responsible for the seating plan in God's kingdom. The places you've requested are already reserved." And so was this the disciples embarrassed, trying to make small talk, the same as at the Transfiguration where they sort of awkwardly say, "Shall we build some booths? Shall we do something?" Is it that the dawning of what is going to happen to Jesus is actually now becoming very, very real, and they just are trying to find words to say? Jesus is kind, because again he gives them the knowledge that they kind of know already about what's going to happen to him. And I'm sure that Jesus was touched that they wanted to be at his left and his right hand side. But he knows that that's part of God's plan. Oh, there's Joey. See, he wants to get in on the act. She wants to get in on the act. So I used to think he was a he until she laid an egg. And now she likes to get in on everything. Don't you? Yes. So, as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted, the disciples don't really know what to say to Jesus. Bit shuffly, bit pregnant pauses. And Jesus very gently tells them, when they say, "We want to be next to you," that that's not part of his job. That's God's job. And I think again, he starts to lay down to them what he is going to go through. We know the answer already. So, as we come up to new lockdown on Thursday in the UK, can we just pray for all those people who have got used to doing things one way for quite a long while now, since the previous lockdown, and are suddenly now going to be introduced to change again, to dark evenings, to rubbishy weather, and also being stuck indoors much more and not being able to see families. So that's our prayer today, is for those made fragile by COVID, as well as those that are dying and are suffering long term with long COVID. Amen. Have a great Monday. Keep safe. God bless.